How do we make and keep real friends?
Yeah, I'll give you a few steps. So don't assume it happens organically. It did when we were kids because we have Rebecca Adams shares. We saw each other every day and we were vulnerable, and that creates organic connection. We don't have that as adults. That infrastructure is not there. You can't just rely on things happening organically. And in fact, according to the research, that's related to being lonelier over time. The second is to assume people like you, because when researchers told people to assume this, they became warmer, friendlier, and more open, even though this was actually a lie, when they went in to interact with the group. And it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Third thing I suggest is to join something that's repeated over time, again, related to that repeated, unplanned interaction, because you capitalize on something called the mere exposure effect, our unconscious tendency to like people simply because they are familiar to us. When researchers planted women into a psychology lecture, the students didn't even remember any of the women, but they liked the woman who showed up for the most lectures, 20% more than the one who showed up for the least. So it's our unconscious tendency to like people that are familiar. And once you join that repeated group, maybe it's a hobby that you do in community with others, generate exclusivity by asking people to hang out one-on-one before or after the group. Just saying like, hey, it's been so nice to connect with you. I'd love to connect outside of this group if you'd be open to it. Could we exchange contact information?